Good morning and welcome to the Parkins Garage's YouTube channel for an MG ZS exclusive walk around video. But before we do get started, if you do enjoy our content, hit the subscribe button and never miss a walk around video ever again. This here is an Arctic White MG ZS exclusive featuring the 1.5 litre naturally aspirated Vti-Tech engine. That produces 106 PS of power, and that 106 PS of power is transmitted through the front wheels through a 5-speed manual gearbox. The vehicle is registered on a 2023 registration, meaning we'll take MG warranty with us till 2030. Seems so far away. This vehicle has done just over 1,700 miles, but like always, I'll get the exact figure once we're on the dash in a moment. So sit pretty and let me walk you around this lovely white MG ZS exclusive. So the first thing we're going to do, get the key out of my pocket. Hey presto, look at that in all its glory. And we're going to just click the unlock button and wake up the daytime running lamps. So they're going to be flashing in your video simply because the frequency in which my camera records at. But let me assure you, in real life they're not flashing, they're not like a strobe light extra. They give the ultimate visibility no matter the lighting conditions. So these are part of the Vti-Tech light technology. So some lovely, I don't know if you can read that on the side there, you go, Vti-Tech light technology. So you've got some very good LED headlights there as well. Below that we have your front fog lights. Look at the indicators flashing there, beautiful. So front fog lights, and we have like a nice honeycomb gloss back front grille there. Just below the MG badge is the first of four cameras on this vehicle. The 4 cameras build up a 360-degree image to help with your parking requirements. I'll show you that once we're on the screen in a minute. Moving our way around the front bumper now, we come to these gorgeous 17-inch machine cut alloy wheels. So machine cut alloy wheels, what you have is the silver shiny face at the front, the gloss black just behind, we've even got silver painted brake calipers. So it's a really nice two-way colour scheme. The tyres fitted on this vehicle are the Michelin Primacy 3s, and again only doing 1,700 miles of work. They're in fantastic condition. Okay, moving around the vehicle now, look at these wing mirrors. Another camera. There's 2 of 4. So we have in the wing mirror there, that little icon is Bliss, blind spot assist. So if someone was to appear in your blind spot, either on the near side or the off side of the vehicle, that will illuminate orange to let you know it's unsafe to pull out. And if you did indicate on that solid line, it will then start flashing at you. You can even set it to be an audible alert if you want as well. So taking a step back now, so we can see we've got rear privacy glass and we have some beautiful silver painted roof rails. At this stage of the video, I take a step back and show you how lovely the bodywork is. Still early on in the day, so we don't have much sunshine to work with, but you've just got enough reflections there just to see how beautiful all the body panels are. Like so. Now we're going to just link that background to the offside rear wheel, giving you a good look at that. These ZS's come with rear discs, as you might have noticed, but again we've got a lovely privacy free tyre. And let's look at the valves quickly. So those metal valves there are what's called TPMS sensors, a tyre pressure management system. So you can see the tyre pressures live on the dash as you're going around, and if you did have a deflation, that will indicate you on the dashboard to let you know you have a flat tyre. We also have a tyre sealant kit in the boot, which I shall show you in a minute. So this is around the rear of the vehicle, so we've got rear parking sensors complemented beautifully with the 3rd out of 4 cameras. So now we're going to give the near side the exact same treatment. So I'm going to start nice and high up, and I'm just going to shimmy the camera. Let's get a bit more acute to it. Shimmy the camera all the way down the near side of the vehicle until we get to the near side rear, and again we'll give you a good look at that. Like so. Then we'll follow all the way down to the near side front wheel. Like so. And there is the 4th camera. So again, they build up a 360 image around the vehicle. Very clever stuff. Now we're at the rear. So the MG badge doubles up to be the class, but I'm not going to get in unless I unlock the vehicle. So quick unlock there, and we can release that, and that pulls upwards like so to expose a very large volume rear boot space. So these are fantastic systems because you can have the boot liner in the lowest position like it is now, and it gives you the maximum volume inside the boot. If not, what you can do is pull this upwards like so and have it in the higher position, and what that does is gives you a less travel to when you're loading things into the boots. If you do suffer with a bad back possibly, it's going to be a nice high boot to load as well. I'm told by the other salesman, Alan, golf sticks fit in here just perfectly. You might have to take your driver and your 3 wood out, and but yeah, your golf bag and your trolley and everything else goes in there just fine. Also, I reckon it's big enough for a couple of medium-sized dogs, 1 big dog, or 15 penguins. I don't know. Okay, so that's the rear boot, and underneath here we have the tyre sealant kit and compressor to keep you going in the right direction, and spare wheels are available, so if you require a spare wheel you can get one fitted on purchase. So that's inside the rear. Let's have a look inside the rear seats. So starting on the door cards, I love a door card. If you've watched my videos you know that. So we have the synthetic leather carbon fibre style on the door card there. It's soft touch, really padded, really nice feeling, and then you've got some gorgeous red stitching holding it all together. 4 electric windows, so equally you have an electric window control on every door card. Spinning it around now, we can see we've got a lovely interior in the back there. Just quickly, in that little cubby hole there we have 2 USB-A sockets. They are charging sockets, they give you 2.1 amps of charging. Spinning the camera around now to have a look at the seats. So this is a synthetic leather, but again we have the kind of the 2 style leather. We have the carbon fibre around the outer support areas. In the middle we have the ebony black leather. Again we have 2 ISO fixing points, 1 on the left hand rear and 1 on the right hand rear. So if the kiddies require the ISO fixing the seats, clip them in and keep them nice and secure. But again, look at that red stitching. I think that really does set it apart. That's inside the rear of this beautiful ZS. Lovely car, really is a lovely car, this one. I open up the driver's door card. We have all 4 window controls with a locking function for the rear windows. Interior locking is found just next to the door handle. Spinning it around now, we can see the beautiful front seats. Again, the same pattern continues with the carbon fibre style leather with a black ebony leather in the middle and some lovely red stitching. In the headrest at the front we have the embroidered MG logos. Again, they do look very, very smart, very comfortable seats as well, actually, I must say. They are electrically controlled, so if you count with me quickly, 1, 2 for height, 3, 4 for forward and backwards, and 5 and 6 for your rear tilt. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle now. You're going to hear a bit of distortion on the microphone, so please just bear with me for a second. Okay, right, now inside the vehicle. So we have a standard key, no keyless in this one. Pop that into the ignition, foot down on the clutch, turn it around, and that'll wake up the digital dash. So I'm going to give you a quick tour around the dash and what we're looking at. So from the left hand side we have the fuel gauge at the bottom left hand corner. We have the hello. Let's turn radio 4 off. We have a parking brake light there, the red one. We have a digital speedo at the top left. At the bottom we have a digital readout for your fuel gauge, seatbelt warning signs and the odometer. So the vehicle has done 1,738 miles. We have a coolant temperature sensor to the right hand side, and just above that we have the RPM gauge, so RPM times 1,000, counting the revolutions of the crankshaft. In the middle we have a digital driver display that we can control using the arrows on the right hand side of the steering wheel. So effectively this is your home screen. You can go down into different trip computers like so. There's the tyre pressures that I was speaking about earlier, so you can see the tyre pressures and also the temperature there as well. We have the battery voltage, and back to the home screen we can go right into different settings, and we've got warning information there also. So that's the digital display. Again, to do the right hand side first, those are the arrows I was controlling the screen with. We have a style button which is programmable to your preferences, i.e. in this case it's been programmed to the 360-degree cameras. That there is a voice command button, fantastic if you're using a smartphone, so you've got Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, because then you can use Siri or Google Assistant. I'll come to that in a second. The left hand side of the steering wheel is where you find your volume controls, and we have a mute button in the middle, a previous and next song function, a pick up and decline phone call, and a source button to change the input of the media. Okay, progressing over to the centre of the vehicle now, we can have a look at the infotainment screen. Very well laid out. The configuration is very simple and very easy to understand. So the left hand tile, the orange tile, is for your media. So there we have DAB, FM, AM, and we have Bluetooth music and different audio settings down at the bottom. So it's very easy to set your favourites in there like so. We have a home button just here, so click on the home button. That returns you back to the tile. In the middle we have the MG navigation. I've used it a few times when I've gone to various different training courses. Fantastic, never let me down. It's a very good navigation system. Wait for it to load up, like so. Now you have to accept the license to make sure you're not doing anything unlawful whilst you're driving. And hey presto, MG navigation. Currently set to night mode, as you can see. Might be able to just flick that on to different. There you go. So you can have it in day mode as well. Have the voice command at the bottom there. But simply click on the three lines, click on new route, and it's nice and easy to enter your route into the search bar. Very simple. On the right hand tile we have the heating, ventilation and air conditioning. So just quickly, fan speed at the bottom, the temperature slider there as well. We have different flows of vents to the left hand side. Two heated front seats are found at the top of that little cluster there, with on and off air conditioning, recirculation and the driver's heated seat. Clicking on the home button once more will return you back to here. At the bottom we have your phone connectivity, more referring to Bluetooth. We have the car settings, and that includes things such, let's go in there, let's show you. And there we have the driver assistance, so that includes rear driving assist, blind spot detection, lane change assist. We've got a cross traffic alert in there as well. In comfort and convenience, this is where you can set your steering wheel button that I mentioned earlier. So in this instance, set for your smartphone. Beautiful, big fan of it. So that's where that is. On lighting, you've got a function such as follow me home, so it will leave the headlights on. My favourite one is in driving in maintenance, because in driving in maintenance you can set your steering mode. So urban, it's a real light feeling on the steering wheel, and then in dynamic it will firm up the steering depending on your road speed, your speed of the road. So as you get faster, the steering will firm up, and at slower speeds it will lighten up again. Lovely little feature. So that's a bit about the screen. In addition, Apple CarPlay, click right, and we've got Android Auto. So with your phone connected, you can take advantage of all the apps on your phone, such as audio books, navigation, so whether it's Apple Maps, Google Maps, Waze, all of your music, podcasts. But again, there's many different things you can do. And so if you're not using CarPlays already, you've got a smartphone, plug it in using USB data cable. Okay, so that's the screen half taken care of. Pop it into reverse, then we get the reversing camera. So at the right hand side is your bird's eye view. So again, that's the 4 cameras building up an image around the vehicle. Then in the center we have the reversing camera, and that will give you the proximity sensor as well, so you get an intermittent beep increasing in frequency as you get closer to an object. At the left hand side we can click on 3D, and it gives you a 3D image of the car, and from there you can click on the different cameras and spin it around. I am a fan, love a bit of tech, very nice indeed. So that's your 360 cameras all talked about. Just below the screen we have a parade of buttons here. I like these. Home button, we have a volume minus or plus. Again, let me just mute that. And that will take you to your heating and ventilation. Quick clear, so front and rear demist. We have a fan speed, and we also have one for your temperature. So you don't have to go on the screen to adjust your temperatures, you can just adjust them on the physical buttons there. Just below it we have a 12-volt socket, we have a USB-A for your data connection, so that'll be for your CarPlays, and we have one to the right hand side of it which is just a charging port. We have hill descent control, a traction control, 360 cameras and automated stop start. And finally, this is the 5-speed gear selector, so it's very positive feeling changing gears. A lovely gearbox, lovely engine, drives beautifully. Yeah, what else could you want? Very well valued car. Thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you found it constructive. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below or get in touch. The number you need for that is 01376 550 899. If you're not already, please hit the subscribe button and leave us a like. Thank you. Goodbye.